We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys against the Georgia Bulldogs. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, he has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to be at the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Open field ahead. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
And the Cowboys will bring their punt team on the field now. Now the Cowboys will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Breaking into the clear. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. QB keeper all the way. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the... He can go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
From the shotgun, drops back, launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Now to try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now timeout Oklahoma State. That's their second. They'll be down to just one in the first half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Goes out of bounds, but they've got it near the 15 now.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. It's Georgia on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Page. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Dogs will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up second and goal.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain track.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He shows his running ability to get that first down, Joel. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual-threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me when I think of Big 12 quarterbacks that have elite ability on the outside is Kyler Murray. He was so fast, quick as a hiccup on the outside, but certainly this guy has the ability to impact the game and threaten the defense just like that.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect, a costly turnover on downs. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And there's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And the pressure's on. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lane. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And that will do it for the first half here. And Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Contact as he threw it. Wide open downfield. Dogs looking to cash in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Third down coming up after that running play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
A really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
We have a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking for some space. It's Frazier.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
It's Georgia on top right now. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. The Socker with a strong tackle there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Grinding away on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
A That's a safety for the defense.
What a terrible feeling that must be for a quarterback. That defensive tackle was in his lap right away. That pass rush collapsed right down the middle, into his lap, right in the end zone, and that's a safety. What a great rush by that tackle.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.